So lots of you have asked, what is this online course and what does it look like? So I thought I'd make a video to help try and explain some of that information. So let's take a look at the course, the structure, and what is included in it. So this is my intermediate English level course. I will prepare an upper intermediate and an advanced, but they take time. And this seems to be the level that has the most demand from people. So the course itself starts with a whole lot of short videos on how-to tips from me, how to get the most out of this course, how to improve vocabulary, reading, listening, speaking, writing. You can watch them before the course, after the course, during the course. They're not needed to do the course itself. They're just extra helpful tips from me. Some of them are 3 minutes, some of them are 10 minutes. Some of them are still coding and haven't got the time up. I think the reading is about 5 minutes. So then I have a structure of 8 modules, and each module has a common theme, but there are 3 separate 1-hour lesson equivalents. So there's a video with me here. It's 36 minutes. It's a guided discovery activity in this instance, and you can look at my description of guided discovery activities on YouTube. There's a video there. So we'll take a look at this one, number 1. So this is what do you do? And so there is a 1-hour video activity with me. There is some language I put up and ask you some questions, give you some time to think about it, come back and discuss the answers as though I am there with you and live. And the activities build up as we go along and form a systematic exploration of the language. Once that's done, there are some quiz questions that you can use to check your understanding of the topic. And there are the notes of the presentation that you can download and keep forever. And for an example, there is a productive task at the end where you will need to, let me go down here, prepare a short personal presentation and record it. And then you can keep these documents, recordings as part of your portfolio of work to review later, to see your progress. So there are 3 units within every module, and there are 8 modules. So first one is networking. We're looking at language, communication, styles, giving opinions. What do you think? Giving opinions. The second module is finance and economics. So how do we talk about finance within our workplace? And here I've got topics of debt snowballing and lessons on tax. For example, module 2 is a writing module. So there will be some reading activities and some writing to go with it. In this one, there's an article about tax. You can download as well to keep for your own record. Can be hard to see it on the screen sometimes. Then there is another article for the productive task for you to keep working on, looking at the language, answering questions. And again, the notes for the session, so you can keep them forever. At the end of every module, there is an extension activity. So this is some recommended extra resources online in here. There's a TED Talk, and there's also a BBC podcast that are a deep dive on some of the language that we've already used. So a little bit more complex if you want to keep that learning going. And you just click on the links live and that takes you to the website. Then module 3, writing emails. Module 4 is technical English. Now, in this case, it is accidents and incidents and how we discuss them. So there's some cause and effect language. There are some recommendations for preventions of things going forward. And then I spent 2 modules on presentations. Presentations are quite complex. You'll use different language to talk about each different section. So again, we've got some cause and effect language. There's a session on how to refer to technical material in a presentation. How do we describe it? There's a section on recommendations that we would cover in a presentation. There's that dreaded question and answer session. There's a whole lecture just on how to answer the questions, how to ask for more clarification. And then there's a section on the notes that you might hand out. How do you write the accompanying notes for a presentation? Extension activities in both times. And then module 7, writing letters and memos up to technical reports using a task-based approach. So this uses a totally fictitious copper recovery situation, how we report to our supervisor the results, how we issue those as a technical memo, and how we write them up as a technical report, because the language will change quite significantly in the 3 different styles. And then the very last module is another technical English. So this is now about EVs, electric vehicles. And this is a speaking module. So you'll listen to audio and you'll produce some speech yourself about EVs and battery technology, rare earth elements and how they contribute to batteries. And then finally, the opinion piece, are rare earth metals as clean as they say? So giving opinions, backing up statements with facts, speculating, all of the language that goes into that. And again, some extension activities. Now, this is an online course and you may be thinking, this doesn't help me get feedback. There are 2 times in the course that you will get feedback. So there is a submission task for module 3, a written submission task that you will email to me and I will email back my feedback. And also module 4, there's a spoken task that you will send to me and I will give you my feedback. That's sort of a midway progress to help you. And then there's the final in the technical report section for writing letters. You can submit to me for feedback, and also the spoken opinion piece for rare earth metals as clean as they say, for me to give feedback on your language and areas where you can keep working after you finish the course. So I hope that makes it a little bit easier to understand the structure, the benefits, the style of course that has been designed. And in fact, this one here, so module 1, unit 2, what do you think? Giving opinions, I've released as a free mini course. So if you do want to just try it, see if it's a good fit, you like the style, feel free to join that course. It's a free course online. It's just this module. And I'm hoping to receive lots of feedback from people about what they like and what they want to see improve so that I can keep improving the course to give you the benefits that you are looking for.